Yeah.
Okay, what's up, guys? This is Marc from Nicaraguan Marc, and this video is about dating Nicaraguan women. Now, I am scared out of my fucking mind. Like, I make, those of you guys who are new to this channel, I make a lot of videos. I'm honest in all my videos. But this video, I know I'm gonna get my ass chewed out for. And this may be one of a few videos about this topic. So, I used to have a blog called Esteli Marc. Esteli is a city in Nicaragua. And my most famous blog on that channel was about dating Nicaraguan women. So I think I would use that and just go in to talk a little bit about my experience dating Nicaraguan women, the difference that I think that I've seen between like dating in the US, dating at home, and dating here in Latin America. So yeah, so let me get it. I'm fucking scared as fuck. And I know people are gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? But I'm still doing it. So let me just go through like my experience in dating Nicaraguan women first, and then go into the differences, right? So I've been in Nicaragua for 6 years. While I've been here in Nicaragua, I've dated, let me see, a girl from Belgium, a girl from New Zealand, a girl from the US, a Canadian, and a few American girls. A few Nicaraguan girls, I mean. When I mean date, I mean just like go out, hook up, whatever. I've had relationships with a number of Nicaraguan women from like 20 to, what's the oldest girl you ever dated? Maybe like 30, not even that old, right? But anywhere from like a single mother who works to like a girl who went up for Miss Nicaragua to like, I dated a lawyer. So I've dated professionals, non-professionals, models supposedly and shit, right? So I have, and I live here for 6 years. I'm so fucking scared. So I've lived with, so like there's one girl I lived with for like a year who I had a bar with. The first girl who I dated, anyway, so yeah, so I lived with this other girl for like 6 months, and that's how I learned Spanish, right? Should I say her name? Her name is Doris, right? And like I live with my girl now. We've been living together for a year and a half. And like this is weird because before I started to date her, I was like, I'm never gonna date a Nicaraguan woman again. But that's not the case. So, all right. So the first girl I dated, Doris. Hopefully she doesn't watch this because she doesn't speak English. But so it was my first experience dating a Nicaraguan girl. This had to be 6 years ago. So I was 28, 29 at the time. She was like 20. Yeah, she was 20. I barely spoke any fucking Spanish. That's how I learned Spanish, from dating her, right? And like the interesting thing is the initial Spanish that I learned, well, I could just argue perfectly because we would fucking argue all the time after like living together for for like 6 months. And we broke up because this crazy motherfucker stabbed me, right? So like when I went out, we all went out together. We were living together. So I went out with her and some other friends. We all went to the same bar. She wanted to go home early. She goes home, and we get home, the same dudes that we live with, right? Like all of us got home together at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And she was convinced that I was with someone else, with no evidence. Like the only reason she's thinking is because I got home late. And I got home with the same dude, so whatever. So I was like, yeah, chill out, leave me alone, I'm gonna sleep. And this girl takes a perfume bottle, breaks it, and jumps on top of me in the bed and tries to stab me. Like, what the fuck? And like, I still have this scar. I don't know if I can try to show you guys. So I still have this scar. Can you see it? Yeah, you can kind of see it right here. Because I had to get stitches to stitch this little piece of skin back into my hand, right? So I've had, and like we broke up and got back together and then finally broke up, right? So that's one crazy experience, right? some of the differences that I see. Yeah, some of the differences. One of the biggest differences in Nicaragua I've seen with dating, and this is let me preface this by saying this is my opinion and my experience, and this is why I'm scared as fuck about all the people that are going to like shit on me for doing this video, right? But like one of the main differences that I've experienced here that I didn't experience in the US, I experienced it in Nicaragua, in Costa Rica and Colombia. I guess it's a Latin thing. Is the level of jealousy, right? Like at home, I come from a fucking island with carnival, and like you go to carnival and you dance with other girls and they have on thongs and shit. That doesn't mean you hook up with them. Like there's even a picture of our prime minister dancing with like an 18 or 19-year-old girl in carnival, and this doesn't mean that they're gonna hook up, right? So in Nicaragua, what I found is that the level of jealousy is fucking insane. The fact that this girl could stab me without any evidence if I really slept with someone is crazy. But like that to me is not being stabbed is normal. Like I don't want to say that, but like being jealous, girls and guys being very jealous, to me is normal compared to like my experience of dating in the US or at home, right? Like I could dance with girls and like I was married and I was with the same girl for like 9 years, and like she could go party and I wouldn't lose my mind, and I could go party and I wouldn't lose my mind because we have respect for each other and I'm secure in my relationship. Culturally here, there isn't that level of trust in my opinion, right? Another difference that I've seen is there's no real dating culture in the sense that like in the US at home, I could date a girl for like 2-3 months, and if it doesn't work, you break up, and it's not like a big deal. Like I dated this girl in Esteli, Nicaragua. Should I say her name? Her name is Emma. Like we dated for like 2 or 3 months, and like when we broke up, I felt like we were getting divorced, and I've been divorced twice before. So like it was such a like fucking drama-filled process, and we weren't even living together, and like there was so much drama, and like her sisters and mother calling me, and in my mind like, dude, like we were going out for a couple months, like this shit doesn't work, like chill the fuck out. And to me, I didn't expect that. That's normal, right? Now, so that's some of the differences, some of the negative differences, right? But let me try to talk a little bit about the positive, because I'm dating a Nicaraguan woman now. So one thing that the Latin culture is a very like passionate, and like I always say, like a lot of Latin music is about either love or being fucking sad, right? So it's either like amor, 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 or cry, cry, cry. Like that's just my stupid basic opinion of a lot of music here. And one thing that I do appreciate is how passionate the people and women are. They love really strong, and I know I'm a very logical person, but like love is an emotion, and generally not a logical emotion. But I actually enjoy it. Maybe I like the drama, I don't know, but like that's just like that, the passion and the extreme love that these girls have for their boyfriends is I actually appreciate it and enjoy it, right? I think a lot of the being a foreigner in, and this is not just for Nicaragua, because I've taken foreign friends back to Trinidad, and it was easy for them to get girls who are interested in them. And I think that being a foreigner here is like an advantage, right? An advantage in the sense that like you have some sort of mystique. Some of you guys traveling will know that when you travel, it's just a different interaction than if like it's like, okay, it's like me being interested in girls of another culture. It's just a different interaction, and it's intriguing to date someone from another culture. So that is some of the difference that I personally have experienced, right? And what else I could talk about? Tell me something. What else, Nelson? What else about dating? So yeah, I guess this will be part 1 of dating Nicaraguan women or girls, because I have so much to talk about. Because it's a very different, in my opinion, it's a very different experience. Like, I don't like drama, but I feel like Latin American women enjoy drama. And this is just my opinion, so don't crucify me for it. So yeah, so those of you guys watch this video and who have an opinion, hit me a comment and let me know if you think some of the things I talk about is true, not true, crazy, not crazy. If some of you guys watching this video in Nicaragua and you want to be in some of these videos, come to our fucking office and we could do videos together and we could share our experience of living here in Nicaragua. Anyway, love you guys, child. We will come to visit us in Nicaragua if you don't live here. Subscribe to my channel if you watch this on YouTube. If you watch it on Facebook, like it and share, because I'm going to put out a lot of content. Later.